If I find 10,000 ways something won't work, I haven't failed. I am not discouraged because every wrong attempt discarded is often a step forward. A quote from Thomas Edison. Hi, this is Dr. Diane of Too Soon to Stop, the How to Reinvent Yourself channel. Why am I starting this episode with talking about failure? Well, this is when a lot of people give up. They either let embarrassment or impatience with the process distract them from one or two tries, and then they stop. This happens a lot. I'm here to encourage you to be different. Did you know when you apply for a job and are hired at Amazon, you have to sign an agreement that you will always be looking for inventive and creative ways to improve anything and everything from your vantage point? Incredibly smart, considering when working in an environment, you can see things that will not be noticed from a book or a desk. You can see things from your vantage point, and this is the expectation of the company. It doesn't matter if it is successful or not, as long as each suggestion is viewed as an opportunity to grow and learn. I can understand why Amazon has been as successful as it has been and why Jeff Bezos is one of the richest men in the world. It is due to this type of forward thinking that allows failures to eventually lead to success. Each event is seen as a learning experience, and the lesson is applied to future experiments that eventually frequently lead to success, either improvement on a certain process or a total game changer. Do this multiple times and you have a highly successful company that continues to outpace others at a rate that is so fast that there is literally no competition. Could this be you while you are pursuing your dream? Could you be trying different things and ways to make your dream a reality? Are you? Never forget the 1% daily clarity, which only comes with spending daily time perfecting and tweaking your vision. Success is going from failure to failure without losing enthusiasm. A quote from Winston Churchill. You do not have to agree with everything Churchill stood for, but there is no doubt that he accomplished much, and this you can learn from. He was known to be argumentative at times and used sharp language that alienated people. The man was far from perfect. Neither do you need to reach perfection in order to achieve great things. Despite his imperfections, which he acknowledges in the above quote, he went on to accomplish much, including winning the Nobel Prize for Literature in 1953. Furthermore, he did possess another talent that made him a standout. He was a prolific painter. He used his talent to reach out to others in a way that was unique to him. You can also use your unique talent to reach out and help others despite being under construction right now. Churchill did his reaching out by giving his paintings of the Moroccan landscape entitled Tower of the Kabutia Mosque to FDR, who became an ally during the conflict of World War II. Using his talent to impact would act as a constant reminder of their friendship and allow them to share a unique experience together. This is how you reach out to impact others. While everyone may not agree with what you are trying to do, you can still influence others for the better. You are consistent in your learning and growing. Even the naysayers and doubters will have to take notice of your achievements. To quote Bruce Lee, long-term consistency trumps short-term intensity. Here's a bit of trivia. Did you know that Bruce Lee's father, Lee Hoi Chin, was an opera singer in Hong Kong? I just love to learn new things. Allowing failure to be a teacher for the future and allowing you to train for your betterment is what separates the successful from the rest. Not allowing yourself to learn from failure and giving in to self-pity is a definite full stop toward progress and making your dream a reality. It also does not allow the world to benefit from your brilliance. How you handle failure is what will determine your success. Yes, things will get painful and extremely difficult. People will make snide, rude comments that will hurt your feelings. People will tell you to give up and go with the status quo. If I had listened to this advice, I would still be in the typing pool at the bank making peanuts, which was a job I had after I graduated high school. I would be frustrated because I would be following others' vision for me instead of living my dream. This is why it is so important to have a strong spiritual connection and allow your cup to be filled so you can pour it out for the benefit of others. It will allow you to see God's vision for you and not listen to naysayers. So, how do you train yourself? Well, always look for quality and reputable resources. Bruce Lee was famous for making a reference about who you are trained by is the most important. Remember, quality in, quality out. No quality in, no quality out. I sincerely hope that you are researching and putting in the reading on your own from the multiple resources and books that I have cited along with others that you have discovered on your own during your quest. It is necessary to make your dreams a reality. When I quote from a philosopher or a reference from a book that is made or that I've read, I hope you are doing some reading on your own to elevate your mind and stir your creative juices. It would bring me great pleasure to learn and see you surpass my accomplishments while making the world a better place for all of us. Focus on surrounding yourself with books and people that can inspire you to grow and get to your next level. How will you know who or what this is? If you are repeatedly hearing people complaining about how hard things are and how unfair life is without taking responsibility and ownership of where their life is, then you probably need to give some serious thought about who you are listening to and allow to influence you. Move on to people who are willing to put in the hard work and effort to make things work and happen. Sure, you will tick some people off. This may even be family members. Of course, you can't fire your family, but you can respectfully decline their way of thinking without being rude if this is not moving you forward. Complainers and naysayers are most definitely dream stealers. However, you must move on if you are ever going to move closer to your dream. You do not have to allow someone to hurt you just because you love them. A quote from Buddha. This not only applies to hurtful comments people may make to you, it also applies to dismissive comments they make in order to talk you out of pursuing your dreams. You know what I'm talking about. That fire in your belly that is unquenchable no matter how hard you try to put it out. I strongly believe we are put here for a specific purpose, hence the belly fire. Listen to it, pray about it, and make sure it is what God wants for you to achieve your dream with hard work and perseverance. Surround yourself with people, books, videos, and teachers who will allow you to pursue this belly fire. Giving yourself think time is imperative in order to figure things out as the obsessive belly fire is continuously representing itself in your thoughts and your daily life. Remember, those punching bags with the clown face we had when we were children? You know, the ones that were air-filled and sat on the ground with a round bottom. As a child, it was your same height. When you punched it in the face, no matter how hard you punched, it would always roll back and be in your face. This is like the belly fire. How can you use this belly fire to make the world a better place for all of us? Will you allow selfishness, laziness, or lack of willingness to be inconvenient to prevent you from moving forward? Here's another quote. Care about what other people think, and you will always be their prisoner. Lao Tzu, philosopher of Taoism, which puts emphasis on living in harmony. Yes, you will be accused of being a snob as you continue on your journey. All of us want to be well-liked, and it should not be at a cost of our integrity. You cannot be in harmony with yourself if you are allowing others to dictate how you should think and live your life. Remember, you cannot feed yourself and your family on the approval from others who will be intimidated by your growth and progress. If you want to get the approval of others whose life you do not want, then expect their same life. Friedrich Nietzsche, who was a German philosopher who lived in the 1800s, spoke about herd mentality. He stated that herd mentality is a strong deterrent and possesses tremendous peer pressure because the expectation is for you to conform and be like everyone else. However, peer pressure will not keep your lights on or make your next car payment. When I graduated from high school many years ago, it was the expectation of my family to get a job afterwards. This sounded good at the time, but as soon it became very clear working in a typing pool at a bank for 8 hours a day for a little more than minimum wage was not going to allow me to pursue my dream and become who I wanted to be. I was incredibly conflicted when making this decision, as I really had no role model to go to, as everyone in my family went as far as high school and then got a job working for a company. I had to give up my, quote, good paying, unquote, job against my family's wishes in order to pursue my college career. Looking back now, I'm so glad I did just that. Nietzsche also talks about how sameness is encouraged. It, however, leads to a lack of creativity. People are threatened by those that are creative because it goes against their comfortable state. He goes on to say that what we call universal values, what we call truth, has always been only the personal expressions of those who promoted them. The truth is, we can disagree and still be unified. For instance, I love carrot cake. It is my absolute favorite. However, it is not everyone's favorite, and that's okay. This may be an oversimplification, but hopefully you can understand my point. What I mean by this is we can still get along with those who disagree with us without trying to force our ideas on them. It's okay to agree to disagree. Not everyone will like my beloved carrot cake. Speaking of surrounding yourself with quality learning material, it is imperative that you have a friend or mentor who is truthful and honest with you as well. They will push you to do things that you do not want to do so that you can become what you are saying you want to be. They will show you how things work, not how you think they should work. Saying things like, you're okay, don't work so hard, take it easy. Just stay in your comfort zone will never lead to anyone creating or realizing their dream. Comfort zone will not produce the resilience and the tough-mindedness that is necessary to make your dream a reality. Forge your own path. If you do not see a path, then get out your saw and hammer and nail and make one. Make your own destiny. You stay your course, especially when you have that gut feeling or that fire belly. Do not let others talk you out of fulfilling your dreams or goals. Do not let others compose your song of life for you. A lot of times they have a hidden agenda anyway. Please refer to my earlier episode on forgiveness, which talks about how attempts were made to make me drop out of medical school in my 3rd year. I had to fight and claw my way to success. Let me end on an incredibly exciting note. You can use your business to help solve society's problems. What this means is that you can make money while solving problems. Amazing concept. I hope by now you can see that I am not here to change the way you do things. I am not here to say do this or do that. I'm here to change the way you think. Once you develop a mind shift, you can expect different results and events will happen in your life. Think of water flowing in a river, making it possible for plants and animals to benefit from its presence. Once water has done its job, it continues to move forward to help the next situation. It is not needing to be praised or recognized. Sadness and anger are companions of pride, whereas compassion and joy are companions of humility. In humility, I am willing to teach you, but I realize that without my title and experience, it would be difficult for me to have credibility. I hope to relate to you that I am inciting my title to give me credibility when I teach and instruct for my 37 years as an emergency room physician, but not to simply be looked at as a title. It is far more important to me to relay my message from my experience to help you rather than to simply be recognized as a title. You too can learn and you can be your best. Till next time, praying for your success and wishing you the very best.